Hello there, my name's Alan Monteith. I'm the Postgraduate Marketing Officer here at the University of Aberdeen. This presentation is going to take you through some of the finance and funding for postgrad study at the university. This presentation is designed for students from the UK and the EU. If you are an international student, you'll find the presentation on international finance and funding more useful, but if you want to listen to this one, you're more than welcome. Here are the postgraduate tuition fees for 2010-2011. As you can see on screen, the PhD, MPhil, MSc, MRes or Diploma is £3,400 per annum. The Professional Graduate Diploma in Education, PGDE, is £1,820. Diploma in Legal Practice is £5,000. Our MBA programmes come in at £12,500. And our PGD and MSc Property, 9,950. Now, if you're in any doubt about the cost of your programme, if there's additional costs that may be involved, please do check with the relevant department. So looking at some of the funding options that we're going to be discussing in this presentation, we have the UK Research Councils. This is one of the main sources of funding for postgrad study. The Student Awards Agency for Scotland also provides some funding for some selected programmes. The three colleges that we have at the university often have designated awards that they have college specific, so I'll talk about them. The charities, there's often funding available through some sources from charitable foundations, and career development loans is things we're going to touch on. Firstly, the UK Research Councils, if you're not familiar with them, here they are on screen now. We've got the Engineering and Physical Science Research Council, the EPSRC, Biotechnology and Biological Sciences Research Council, the BBSRC, Medical Research Councils, the MRC, Natural Environmental Research Council, NRC or NERC, Economics and Social Research Council, ESRC, and the Arts and Humanities Research Council, the AHRC. Now, the research councils do fund quite a lot of postgrad students throughout the UK, and they support about 30,000 researchers at any one time, and over 15,500 doctoral students. Plus, they support a range of top postgraduate programs throughout UK universities. This is the central website for the UK Research Councils. The web address to take down is www.rcuk.ac.uk. On this site, you'll find all the information relating to the research councils there, so it's your one-stop shop for information. So if you've got any questions about funding through them, this is the first place to go, or you could contact us at the university and we can assist you. But if you have a look at this website, you'll get some good information there. In terms of top postgraduate funding, if you're doing a master's degree, research councils support various courses at the university through arts, science, engineering, and medicine. And they're generally made through the relevant graduate school within the university. If you aren't sure which graduate school your course is part of, it's worth finding that out. If you've got any doubts, you can contact ourselves and we can clarify for you. So some of the programs supported, these are just examples. The NERC supports the MSc Integrated Petroleum Geosciences, as well as the Master of Research in Ecology and Environmental Sustainability. The Medical Research Council supports the MSc Health Services and Public Health Research. The ESRC gives support to the Master of Research in Human Geography, as well as certain social science subjects. And the Arts and Humanities Research Council, AHRC, provides a range of support for subjects in the arts and humanities. So if you're part of the College of Arts and Social Sciences, this is one that's maybe particularly of interest to you. In terms of research degree funding, these are again administered through the graduate schools or the departments of individual areas. The typical awards range 3 to 4 years would generally cover the UK or EU applicants for fees. 3 to 4 years maintenance support can vary, but it's generally around about £13,300 per annum. So if you are getting an award, you can expect to get your fees covered, and you may be eligible for maintenance support as well. But it can vary depending on course. In terms of who's eligible, firstly you've got to have a settled status in the UK, and you need to be ordinary resident in the UK for 3 years prior to the start of the studentship. And this residency can't be with the sole purpose of full-time education. In other words, you can't have been in the UK for 3 years just for study purposes. You have to be here for other reasons as well. If you've got any queries about your status in terms of how you are classified, if you contact us, we can help you to clarify your position. In terms of the Student Awards Agency for Scotland, Scottish students will be familiar with them. They've maybe got funding for them for undergraduate. The support they offer at postgraduate level is the Postgraduate Students Allowance Scheme, PSAS as it's often referred to. They have announced courses every year, and they give support to courses that are vocational in nature. Usually they're full-time, but not always. There is an occasional part-time support, but the vast majority are for full-time. Your eligibility does depend on your residency and your previous study conditions. If you have taken a postgraduate course in the past, a vocational course such as teacher training, it's unlikely that you would be able to get support from PSAS. But if you haven't done anything, then you're within that criteria. University of Aberdeen receives an annual allocation for PSAS funded places, and I'm going to talk about the ones that are eligible this year in a second, but if you've got any doubts, contact the programme coordinator for the course you're on or apply to, and they can clarify. So these are the courses that are supported for PSAS this year. These have just been announced. I'm going to leave them on screen just for a minute so you can see if your programme's on there, and if you've got any doubts you can check with the departments. Other awards you may be interested to know, you may have heard of these before, but if not, I just want to reiterate them to you. If you are an alumni at the University of Aberdeen, if you've already graduated with a degree from us, you are entitled to a 20% discount on your first year of postgraduate fees. That is for either masters or for your first year of research. This applies to the self-funded element of the fees. There's more information on that on the postgraduate funding website, abdn.ac.uk/postgraduate/funding. Also, the graduate schools have a range of individual funding opportunities, bursaries and scholarships available, and they have quite a lot for individual sections. They're all on the graduate school websites, and I'll give you that information at the end, but it's on screen now, their URLs. And the sorts of funding they offer varies between the three colleges. Here are the three colleges in case you aren't familiar with them. The College of Life Sciences and Medicine, they have funding for UK and EU students, and they have a £1,000 bursary towards fees. College of Physical Sciences has a range of studentships and bursaries available, often depending on the individual course that you're on. And the College of Arts and Social Sciences has various scholarships and bursaries as well, including open funding that can be linked to a specific research area. So they've got quite a lot of funding opportunities. If you're struggling to find financial assistance for postgraduate study, you may want to consider a career development loan. A career development loan is a government-sponsored scheme that can help you pay for your postgrad study. It can actually pay for up to 2 years of vocational learning, or up to 3 years if your course includes 1 year's practical experience. You can take out between £300 and £10,000 with a careers development loan, and it's normally arranged through a bank. The ones that are kind of specialist lenders in this area are the Barclays Bank, the Cooperative Bank, and the Royal Bank of Scotland. Your loan can pay for more than just course fees. It can cover living expenses as well, maintenance costs. So have a think about how much you would want to borrow if you decide to go down a career development loan route. You'll find out more information on these at the URL at the bottom of the screen. Just to draw your attention, if you're looking for a one-stop shop for some information here, our funding database is probably something that you should have a look at. It contains information on both external and internal sources of funding. It's easy to use. You just click your area of interest and you click your nationality, and it'll pull back the relevant information for you. Have a look at it. It's www.abdn.ac.uk/funding. to find out further information on postgraduate funding, here are a few websites you may want to have a look at. For general funding information, the main site is abdn.ac.uk/postgraduate/funding. And you'll also find some really useful information on the college graduate school websites. These are on screen now. So College of Arts and Social Sciences is abdn.ac.uk/CAS/graduate. College of Life Sciences and Medicine is abdn.ac.uk/CLSM/graduate. And the College of Physical Sciences is www.abdn.ac.uk/COPS/graduate. Thank you very much.